So about 2 weeks ago, I hit my first birthday on this YouTube channel, and that's something that I'm just so proud of, and I want to thank you guys for making it so very special. And so in this video, I just wanted to go over some of my favorite moments and just express my gratitude and share some of my favorite memories from my first year of YouTube. So without any further ado, let's get into that. Alright, so number one is going to be my very most favorite video within the 24 videos that I made this year. So let's go and find it. Now, I've had very many, quite a few favorite videos, and I feel like every video that I make and I put out that week is my new favorite. But looking back on all the videos that I posted, from my very first video to my most recent video, Start Before You Know How, there's definitely some that don't make the list of favorites, but if I had to pick a favorite that beats out all other videos and I could just watch again and again and again, I think that it would have to be this video right here, A Message to My Future Self. That video I recorded on a Sunday night, like an hour before sunset, and then by the end of the video the sun is set. But I was just trying to get that video done so that I could post it the next morning on Monday, when I was in my routine of posting every single Monday, which I'm hoping to get back to, if you're wondering. And I don't know why, but I just got into the flow state and I was speaking to my future self, and it just felt like everything was going really good. We were flowing and I was having a great conversation, and I think that I made some really good points that I want my future self to remember. And yeah, I always can come back to this video and watch it and have a good time and just...
Dear older Calder, future Calder, I thought we'd sit down and have a little chat. You had your first hint of success this week. You made your first whole $2.17 on Amazon Associates, and you got your first viral video, 2.5 thousand views, which is pretty good for us right now because our views usually in the less than 100 range, so 2.5 thousand is great, so good job. But that being said, when this happened to me, I started only thinking...
If you look right here and zoom in, this clip was taken right when I filmed this video, like later that night, and I had 37 subscribers, and so made a little bit of progress, decent progress, and just want to thank that boy right there for putting in the work and just putting out a video every single Monday so that we got where we are today. And he did what he said he wanted us to do, and we did it. And so that just feels really good to look back on and know that I've continued to keep the message that I set out with at the start, and I made little tweaks here and there, but for the most part it's the same as when we started. And I think that 15-year-old me right here would be proud of what I'm continuing to put out today, so that just feels really good.
About the numbers were all I cared about. How do I make the best performing YouTube video, the best video for the algorithm? What video is going to get me the next largest amount of views, the next largest amount of subscribers? And that was great and all, but it took me away at least, from the reason why we started this channel, to change people's lives through the ideas that have changed ours. And I felt like when I got that 2.5 thousand views, I just wasn't focusing on that anymore. I was focusing on the numbers and not on the people, on the audience. Getting 2.5 thousand views was great, and I think I earned it and worked hard for it, but I don't want the numbers to be our guiding North Star for this YouTube journey. And I just want to have this message, have this video as something that we can continue to do this thing. I want you to remember to stay true to us and stay true to this. Thank you so much, and see you in the future.
Oh, also, I have to show you this freaking view. It's freaking amazing. yeah, so that is number one, my very most favorite video from my first year of posting videos. It just has a special place in my heart, not just because of the message, but because of how much fun I had recording it and how good I felt recording it. And it's just always kind of been like a guiding video, even though I've gotten better and better to look back and just to have as much fun as I did recording that video then in every single video and take that into every single video. So that is my most favorite video of my first year of YouTube. Okay, so now number 2 is going to be the video that I am most proud of within my first year of making videos. So let's go and find it. There is a ton of videos that I'm very proud of and that I put a lot of effort in. Like, I was probably putting in 20 to 30 hours a week just for one of these videos, which it's not a full work week, but with the time that I had, I'm just really proud of how much work I was putting in for all these videos. And I just really love every single one, which I think is a great accomplishment. Like, I don't look back on any of these and think like, oh, I wish I would have done this different, because I know that every single video in the process was like building towards something, and every video made me better and better at some part of making a video or posting it or editing it or all the things that go into creating a video. So there's no videos that I'm like, oh, like I could look back on this video and be like, that video was kind of weird, I don't know why I made it, but it's like, I made that video so that I could make this video a couple weeks later, or made that video so that I could make this video a couple weeks later, which I absolutely love. And then it just keeps getting better and better, and everything keeps compounding. So every video has a place, a special place in my heart. But the video that I am the most proud of out of all of these has got to be, I think, so I would say my first video, because that video started the whole journey, and I really like that video and it's pretty funny. So I could definitely say I'm most proud of that, but I put zero effort into it. So I'm not gonna give it to that video as much as that video is probably top 5 favorite videos. There was no effort that actually went into that, but that's what got me started. So that's an honorable mention. This video, I had not gotten into a schedule yet, and this video started the schedule. So I could say that video, but these are kind of just stepping stones for the rest of the videos that I made. And so the video that I'm gonna have to say I'm the most proud of is how much comfort will you sacrifice for your future self. This video right here.
Is your future self gonna thank you or hate you? Is your future self gonna be proud of what you are doing right now, or will they be ashamed? Is your future self gonna be comfortable and confident, or not? 3 weeks ago, I got an email for a job that I've wanted my entire life.
So this video, I'm very proud of this video. I think that everything about this video, like what the video is actually about, the topic, how much comfort will you sacrifice for your future self, is one of the best topics that I've ever covered in this first year. My little description is, this is the basis for self-improvement. Sacrifice today so that your life is great tomorrow. It's just a generally amazing message, and I think that everybody can benefit from it, and keeping this in mind will just make your life better and better. So the background behind the story is, I basically have been a junior lifeguard my whole life, which is like a summer camp on the beach, and you like practice lifeguard skills, and the lifeguards teach you and oversee you, and you do swims and workouts all day, and it's super fun. And then there's a level below lifeguard called youth aid, and so the youth aid is basically the assistant to the lifeguard and helps them with whatever they need. And so I got an email for that position this summer, and it was about 4 weeks or 3 weeks out, and I knew that this is what I wanted to do. I've wanted to do this since I was 7 years old, so I swam every single day for like 3 weeks to prepare for it, and I was definitely not a swimmer at the start, and I had to do 1,000 yards and then like a 200 run swim run. But anyway, my first time on the 1,000-yard swim in the ocean was like 22 minutes, and the cutoff was 20 minutes. So I was like freaking out, like, am I not gonna make this? Am I not gonna get the job that I've been wanting my entire life? So I swam pretty much every day for 3 weeks, and then I got the job, and I remember thinking to myself, because I learned this in the past, and I remember thinking to myself, like, in the water when I'm swimming and I'm like absolutely hating it, like, how much comfort am I willing to take from this moment right now and be uncomfortable right now so that I can give that comfort to myself when I'm doing the tryout. And I gave myself a lot of comfort during the tryout, and I got first in the swims, and I don't know if I got first in the interview or not, but it definitely went well. And I just remember putting in all that effort and accomplishing that goal, and like remembering thinking like this idea of comfort and giving it to my future self and taking it from my present self. And so that was the basis of this video, and I think I just covered some really great topics, and it was a fun video to make, and I'm super proud of it and how it ended up. And yeah, great video.
How much comfort are you willing to sacrifice for your future self? How much comfort and pleasure and instant gratification are you willing to take today that you could have today and spare that and be uncomfortable today so that you can give that gift of comfort and pleasure to your future self, confidence to your future self? How much are you willing to do that? How much do you want your future self to look back on you and be proud of you? Or do you want them to look back on you and be ashamed of you? This is how you become successful. You have this idea of...
Great video. Love that video. Super proud of it. So that is number 2, the video I'm most proud of. Let's go to number 3 now. Number 3 is the funnest video that I made within this first year. So there's a lot of videos that I did not have fun on. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. There's a lot of videos that I was just trying to post for that week, and once you get into the swing of things, they start to become more effortless. But there's definitely times that I wasn't having a lot of fun making the video, and that's a bummer, but that's just the process. And so when you do find one of those videos that's just like an absolute blast to make, and you enjoy every single second of the process of making that video, and then it turns out into a video that you just absolutely love and you don't even care what the results are of that video, those are super special videos. And definitely a message to my future self is one of those videos, but that is already the video that is my favorite, so I'm not gonna give it to that one. And I really think just like more of the videos that I'm creating a film and like filming stuff and going out and trying to get different shots and just enjoying like creating a film and not worrying about sharing a brand new piece of information, and just enjoying that process of like, how could I create something that is super cool or I love. And so I think that the funnest video to make, this video was super fun, my 10 essentials. That was definitely not about getting results or anything, but I just needed a break from all the educational videos, so I wanted to share what makes my life and what I enjoy doing. That could definitely be it. I think that the funnest video to make, yeah. The funnest video to make. I like the I'm Back Part 1. That video was super fun to make because I got a new camera, and you can kind of see I was playing around with different camera settings and storytelling, and I really love this video. But this video is a little bit shorter, and it's just setting up like right here. You can see kind of that different camera feel. That's not a shot with it, but this is a shot with it. So I really like that video. And then coming around and sitting down.
I'm back.
That was a very, very fun video to make. That's probably second funnest. But the funnest video to make is gotta be my routine for success video, a realistic day in the life on self-improvement. This video, I say no words. it's all just shots and words, like not me speaking, but typing on the screen. And this video was like the first time that I think I got super creative with making a video and just tried to make all the shots fun, and just I really enjoyed doing this, and every single part of this video I love, and the music and the sound effects on some of the parts is really fun. So this is definitely the funnest video to make. Yeah, playing around with time lapse on this video is a key part and a super fun part. And just looking back on my life in California is super fun now, because I'm no longer there, but I'm out taping every night. Yeah, I really enjoy this video, and it's super calming and relaxing, you know, like you can go and watch it at any time and just enjoy yourself. So I had a lot of fun making this video. Yeah, I still have that sweatshirt actually. I lost one of the leather thingies on the cords though, which was kind of a bummer. But that, if you noticed, that sweatshirt I wear in pretty much every single one of my videos in California until the 10 Essentials one. That sweatshirt could actually probably be one of my 10 Essentials for that year, but I forgot about that, so. Oh, I do say words. I said right here. Let's do this. I was wrong. I thought it was completely silent, but I do say those words. I like to record in nature. Yeah, this video is so fun to make and edit and all the things, and this part is probably my favorite part. And this video is also nice because in this section I'm recording my video for next week, so it's almost like I did a double whammy. But yeah, at the time of making this, I thought that music was hilarious and it matched really well. And I still love it, but it's kind of wearing off on me. Bike back down. The flip-flops, man. I miss the flip-flops. It's winter now, so I can't wear them anymore, but man, do I miss the flip-flops. Yeah, I should make another one of these videos. I probably will in the next couple of weeks. This was a major video that I loved. The eggs. Yeah, this was definitely the funnest video to make. All the time lapses were super fun. Like as this shadow starts to come across the fence right here. Editing this video, actually. I edited the first part of this. $10,000 steps a day. You can actually see the tan line on my neck on this from my wetsuit, being out in the sun all day, every day, surfing. But the only part that was exposed was my head up, and then that's fun to see. Man, this place right here was just so beautiful. It's so cool to look back on this video because you can I get a view into my past life and like pretty much what I did on the daily every single day, and so it's super special and fun to come back to look at. Beautiful. Walk back down. Back to the house. Good walk. More deep work. Lots of editing. But that time lapse right there is absolutely one of my favorites. Just from like the start of it. The sun's still pretty high in the sky because it was 3, and then you can just slowly see the sun coming down into my room, and the sun setting, and then just working along the whole time, getting things done. Time for bed. 3 things. That's a good little tidbit of information. Sometimes we can get so focused on optimizing our day that we forget that there's only a few tasks that will truly move the needle to what we want in life. Find those needle moving tasks and spend all of your time on those. It will get you to your goals 10 times faster. So I usually choose 2 to 3 things a day that are my needle moving tasks, and if I get those done, it's a successful day, and you don't need to be worried about doing everything every little second of the day and having every 5-minute increment planned out. But if you get those 3 things done, then you know that was a good day, and then if you want to continue to build on that, then that's great. Mouth tape in. Yes, sir. And remember, you can't change your life until you change what's in here. You got this. Yeah, so that was by far the funnest video to make. Just that end little clip, everything about it was just like getting to express my creativity, and like finding a video like that where you just are having fun and it doesn't even feel like work, it just feels like play, and to get a good response from that was super fun. And so yeah, that is number 3, the funnest video to make. Okay, so now number 4 is my favorite moment within the journey. So this is not a video as much as a couple of videos. I would say that my first, I look at my videos on this page in segments kind of. I'm always like, which segment of videos is my favorite? And when I look at the segment, my favorite lineup of videos is these 8 right here. Now this obviously isn't a moment. It's over 8 weeks, which is a pretty long amount of time, but right in the center of it creating my dream life, or create your dream life in 7 minutes. Right after, how much comfort will you sacrifice for your future self, the video I'm the most proud of. And then just like these videos, I felt so in tune with just like what I was teaching and the topics that I was choosing, and sprinkling in this 10 essentials was super fun. So this moment of these 8 videos, and just how much fun I had making every single one of them, and how like in the process I was, and how involved I was, and just it felt like the very peak of the first year, my first year journey. So that's got to be my favorite moment. And specifically, like maybe like one day or one recording session, one video, my favorite moment would be create your dream life.
The life of your dreams is closer than you realize. All it takes is consistent daily action towards the goals that make that dream life a reality. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through that framework. In this video, we're going to be writing out a detailed map of your dream life and how to...
This video would be the favorite moment, like if you could put a video to a moment, because I just remember like kind of being in this space where it was getting kind of repetitive, and everything just felt like it was like I was kind of burning out almost. And then this video started that trend where I started getting lots of views, but not so much the views, but the people I was helping. Like there's 36 comments up here on people who just were like, this video is great, and it really helped me. And so seeing that response, because most of the time you're just talking to this camera and you don't get to like actually interact with the people on the other side of it. And so when you do hear that feedback and get that feedback and it's all positive, and you know that you really struck home with like a select group of people and you actually changed their lives, it's just super, super special. And I remember I was going on a walk, like listening to a podcast, and it was like the day after or 2 days after I posted this, and I was refreshing my subscriber count like every 5 seconds, and like more and more people just were subscribing and subscribing, which was super fun. And you kind of got to turn it into a game just to keep the fun and the spark to it. But yeah, just seeing all the people that I helped with this video. And I remember biking down to get the thumbnail for this video, and this is probably my best thumbnail besides maybe the mouth taping one. It just, I think it looks really good. I remember biking down to the beach, and that was the first time I'd ever gone down to the beach for a thumbnail. And then I did it a couple more times after that, but the colors and the little ray of sunset on the horizon, and just that video was super special. And like I just had a lot of fun making that video, and it was my favorite moment within the journey just because of how many people I was able to help with it. And just, yeah, it's a great video. There's nothing else to really say about it except I love it, and I love this moment of all these 8 videos and how much effort I was putting into them and how many people I was helping with them. And yeah, really love these 8 videos, and especially these kind of, yeah, just all of these actually. But yeah, this moment of this video right here, and just a lesson and the value that I was able to share in such a short amount of time, and how many people it helped was super, super special. So that had to be my favorite moment within my first year. Just all these videos, and especially that one, favorite moment. All right, so finally number 5 is my favorite memory looking back on this whole big thing, this whole big journey. And my favorite memory or memories has got to just be every time that it got challenging. Like every time I faced an obstacle and I was able to push through that and come out with a video and a message that I was truly proud of, and just the sense of fulfillment I feel whenever I remember and like look back on one of those moments, like that moment of a message to my future self. I did not want to record that video, but I went up there and I found a spot, and the tricky part about recording in nature is it's always like difficult to time the sun because you have to have good lighting. So that's why I'd always usually record in the morning, but that time worked out because it was cloudy and the sun was going down, so I got like really good lighting. And I remember going up like a week later and it just absolutely did not work out the same. But that moment of going up there and pushing through the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes of like difficult, it doesn't feel like it's working, it doesn't feel like it's flowing, and coming out on the other side of that video with something that I am the most proud of, my most favorite video from this whole first year. And just any time that I had one of those challenging moments that I was like, man, it doesn't feel like it's working, it doesn't feel like it's gonna end up being a good video, but then at the end of it you just look back and you're like so very grateful. And so those are my favorite memories, just all the challenging moments that I was able to push through and come out on the other side of that with something that I just absolutely love. The sense of fulfillment and how proud I am of what I've done in this first year, and just how cool it is to look back on all of this and see the progress. And so finally, I just want to kind of close off this video with a quote that I always keep in mind, and it is, it will either pay off in the results that you get or the person that you become. And I think that I myself was blessed enough to receive both the person I became and the results I got within this first year. And so it's just crazy that I saw all the success and I saw all the results, but I also became somebody who I never thought I could become at the start of this journey, at the start of this first year. And so a lot of the times we can get caught up in what's next, what's the next best thing, what's going to be bigger and better. But just taking a moment and taking a second, like I have in this video, to look back on how far you've come. I recently did a little journaling prompt that was like everything I accomplished in 2024, and it's just super nice to take a step back and take a breath and take a moment to appreciate your younger self and all that they accomplished, all that you've accomplished, and to put aside the future for a second and just focus on everything that you have to be grateful for. And so thank you guys so very much for this first year, and thank you for all the amazing moments, and thank my younger self for all the amazing moments. And yeah, those were my favorite moments and memories and videos within my first year. Thank you so very much for watching, and remember, you can't change your life until you change what's in here. You got this.